One of the biggest struggles that we face as gamers is trying to get new people involved in our hobby. You do get sort of that small section of the community that kind of think, no, this is my hobby, no one else is allowed to come in here. But for the most of us, the way we look at it is the more people are playing games, the better it is for everyone. Because A, we have more people to play games with, and as a lot of you know, sometimes just finding people to play games with is a bit of a struggle. So the more people that play games, the better it is going to be for us, because it's going to be easier for us to find people to play with. The second thing is, if the demand for stock increases, what will happen is the prices will decrease. You know, if something's very niche and people can only manufacture small amounts, so it's going to be more expensive. But if they can suddenly manufacture 20,000 copies of a game, it's going to be a cheaper bottom line. So getting more people into the hobby is, whether or not you agree, a good thing. In my opinion, it's definitely a good thing. But the struggle is getting people involved. And why? Why is that a struggle? Well, when a lot of people look at sort of hobby board gaming for the first time, they look at it and they think that looks incredibly complicated, that looks incredibly daunting, and deep down what they're really thinking is, I don't want to play with these people and make myself look like a fool when I get my ass kicked. Because just imagine from an outsider's perspective, if you walk into a room and someone says, hey, come, we're playing board games, and they're playing something like Twilight Imperium 3rd edition, where it's just a massive board and hugely complicated looking, people are going to be intimidated by that. So I think that one of the best ways to get people into the hobby is easing them in through gateway cooperative games. Gateway games obviously being games that are simple, fairly easy to teach, easy to understand. And the reason I suggest cooperative games is because everyone is on the same team. So you say to them, look, we're going to play a game. I know it might look a little complicated, but don't worry, because we're all playing on the same team against the game. So either we all win or we all lose. So the person who is coming into this gaming hobby doesn't have that sort of innate fear inside them that I'm going to lose and I'm going to look like a fool because I just got my ass beat so easily. Cooperative games are great that way because everyone feels involved, everyone is part of the same team. And people are less intimidated because they think, oh, well, you know, if I get involved in this and we lose, well, then it's not just my fault. Okay? And it's not just me that's losing. It's everyone that's losing or winning. And that is hugely, hugely, hugely kind of a mental safety net for introductory gamers. So what I would suggest doing, if you want to get people involved, get them involved with some light cooperative gateway games. And things like Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, moving up to Pandemic, then moving on to something down here, like Ghost Stories. You know, those kind of games are the games that people are going to want to get into because they're simple, easy to understand, and they're co-ops. And they're a lot of fun. They're quite thematic. And, I mean, everybody loves Indiana Jones. So say, look, we're going to play Forbidden Island. It's like Indiana Jones and his team have crashed in the desert, and it's up to us to survive and escape and grab build the flying machine, whatever it is. So sell gateway games and gateway gamers on the theme to tell them, you know, this is an exciting adventure and we're all on the same team. So there's no daunting feeling that might be sort of overwhelming a new gamer. The second thing is, there's a lot of different kinds of cooperative games. I would suggest going for the simple ones. Don't say, oh, we're going to play a cooperative game. Great, let's play Arkham Horror. Because that is super complex. Well, it's not necessarily super complex, but for a beginning gamer, it looks very complex with the sliders and all that stuff. Avoid anything that's too heavily Ameritrashy and thematic. Something slightly Euro-ish, like Pandemic. Believe it or not, Pandemic is in a lot of ways quite Euro-ish. So that's what I would suggest. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share your thoughts and ideas and comments and suggestions. If you think you agree, share it. If you disagree, also tell me about it. And I look forward to trying to get this series going. So next time we're going to be talking about games to play with your significant other. But until next time, enjoy coffee, enjoy your cardboard, and have fun. Thanks. Bye-bye.